What's up guys, welcome to a new video by Reviews on Anything. My name is Peter and today we're doing an unboxing, a little change of pace, so not a full review, but nevertheless quite interesting because we're having a look at a spotting scope from a company called SvBony. This is the SV13, which is a 20 to 60 times magnification scope with an 80mm front lens. Quite large, but also very portable, which is sort of the whole point of a spotting scope. This is the box, very exciting. It says travel on the front and it has a picture of the device inside, which is something I personally always quite appreciate, so you know what you're getting. But without further ado, let's get into it and see what you actually get. Now, this is a scope that is supposed to be portable, which it certainly is. As you can see, it is not that large, but still packs a punch, so you will, because with 60 times magnification, there is certainly a lot you can do with this scope. And because you can adjust it anywhere from 20 to 60 magnification, it is actually usable in a variety of situations. Now, the usability comes out as well with the sort of protective case you get with it. As you can see, as I demonstrate here, that you can zip it open in various parts. So you can just pop up the front here for the lens, the bottom with the tripod mount like I showed, and here the top for the eyepiece. Meaning that you can actually use this scope on the go. If you have a travel tripod, you can just leave it in the protective case and use it that way without having to fully take it out every time you want to use it. Again, making it a bit more practical in the field, so to speak. Now, the scope itself is fully waterproof, they claim, because it is nitrogen filled and has sealed O-rings, which is very nice. That should make it waterproof. Wouldn't sort of throw this in the river, to be honest. But as an added benefit, it also extends service life because obviously with it being waterproof, dust and such have a hard time getting in as well. So you can count on this scope for longer periods of time, which is nice. And you know, when you use this in the field, that's certainly a feature that you want. If you use this in some kind of wildlife situation, then obviously the green is nice for camouflage purposes. And that together with the physical dimensions and the weight of this thing, it's really inviting to be taken with you. So it doesn't really matter if you're a wildlife photographer or a bird spotter or, you know, anything that you might use a scope like this for. It is an inviting tool to take with you. And a tool it is because you're obviously taking this with you for a purpose. And it is something that is inviting and functional that way. Now, obviously, plenty of adjustment here for focus. The big one, the knob, I suppose you call it, on the top. And then you have an additional ring here on the eyepiece where you can select the magnification. So plenty of adjustability there in terms of how far you have to spot your target, but also in adjustments as far as focal goes. So, you know, everything that you can expect from a good scope is right there at your fingertips. Now, obviously, with a scope like this, powerful magnification, you're going to want to use a tripod, but you also might want to use this accessory that comes with it, which is a universal phone adapter or phone holder. You know, it's a tool that might seem a bit gimmicky, but it is actually quite nice. It's solidly made, steel, metal, with plenty of adjustments for a wide variety of phones. So it slides on the eyepiece like so, and then you can actually mount your phone by tightening the screws, put your phone in the bracket, and then obviously the camera over the eyepiece. So your phone's camera is effectively looking through the eyepiece and then through the lens of the scope. And that's a nice way to take pictures, obviously, but also a nice way to have a more sort of steady picture and a bigger object to look at rather than having to squeeze your eye through the eyepiece, which is certainly possible, but with the phone it's a bit handier once you got it set up. Overall, this is a very nice scope, does exactly what it needs to do and has all the features that you expect from a scope. It's accessible, portable, and perfect for in the field.